when an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no because I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna be kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore, but how long can anyone try? Fight, 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 fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night you'll find out as sure as we live. Something really got to smile, though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. My heart is sad and lonely. For you I sigh, for you, dear, only. Why haven't you seen it? I'm all for you, body and soul.
I spend my days in a hunger and wondering why it's you're wrong. I tell you, I mean it. I'm all for you, body and soul.
I can't believe it. It's hard to conceive it that you turn away romance. Oh.
Are you pretending? It looks like the ending unless I could have one more chance to pretend.
My life a wreck you're making.
You know I'm yours, but just the taking.
I'd gladly surrender myself to you, body and soul. Are you pretending? It looks like the ending, unless I can have one more chance to prove, dear,
my life a wreck you're making.
You know I'm yours for just the taking. I'd gladly surrender myself to you, body and soul.
Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche. Voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, ce que ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. Des nuits d'amour à plus finir, un grand bonheur qui prend sa place, des ennuis, des chagrins s'effacent. Heureux, me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est toi pour moi, moi pour toi dans la vie. Tu me l'as dit, l'as juré pour la vie. Et bien quand je t'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat.
Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. It's alright. Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. It's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold and lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since you've been here. Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. It's alright. Little darling, the smiles are returning to the faces now. Little darling, it seems like years since you've been here. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, feels like years since you've been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I'm so glad to see it. I see it's alright.
Zooby, zooby, zoo. qu'ils sont doux. Zoubi zoubi zou, zoubi zoubi zou, zoubi zoubi zou, zoubi zou, zoubi zou, le bruit des bisous. Dans les buissons sous le ciel du mois d'août, les amoureux glissent à pas le loup. Comme les oiseaux, ils ont rendez-vous. On entend partout zoubi zoubi zou, zoubi zoubi zou, zoubi zoubi zou, zoubi zou, zoubi zou. Mon Dieu qu'ils sont doux. Mais dites-moi, savez-vous ce que veut dire entre nous? Ce que veut dire zoubizou, ça veut dire je vous l'avoue. Mais oui, je n'aime que vous. Zoubizou, bisou, zoubizou, zoubizou. Mon Dieu que c'est doux. Mais pas besoin des buissons du mois d'août quand tu m'embrasses doucement dans le cou. Car c'est curieux, tu vois, je l'avoue, ça me fait partout. Zoubi zoubi zou, zoubi zoubi zou, zoubi zoubi zou, zoubi zou, zoubi zou. Mon Dieu que c'est doux. Zoubi zoubi zou, zoubi zou, zoubi zou, des petits bisous. Zoubi zoubi zou. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your seats. The procession is about to begin.
Congrats, seniors!
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates have arrived.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the presentation of colors presented by the Oxnard High School JROTC and the national anthem sang by our very own Gianna Tarzell. Audience, please be seated. Welcome, family, friends, staff, and faculty to Rancho Campana High School's 2019 graduation ceremony. On behalf of all of our graduates, we would like to thank every single one of you who has helped us along the way. We could not have done it without any of you. Congratulations to the class of 2019 as the first four-year graduating class. We are proud to be Monarchs. Thank you and enjoy the ceremony.
Graduates, please be seated. Parents, family, friends, and community members, I'm Brian Martin, Principal of Rancho Campana High School, and I'd like to wish you good afternoon and welcome to our second annual commencement ceremony. You can clap. Today, we will be presenting to you the class of 2019. They are the first four-year graduating class in our school's history. Most of the people sitting on this stage, go ahead, it's okay. Most of the people sitting on this stage were also some of the first people to perform on this stage. They helped shape the culture and identity of this school, and for that, we are grateful. The graduates sitting here today will leave this place with a mark that we will never forget. Rancho Campana would like to welcome our distinguished guests from the Oxnard Union High School District School Board. School board members have been elected by the community to provide leadership and citizen oversight to the school district. Welcome to our second commencement ceremony. Representing the Oxnard Union High School District School Board, Board President Dr. Gary Davis. Our board president was elected to the board in 2012. Prior to being elected to the board, Dr. Davis provided 40 years of service to the Oxnard High School Union High School District, serving 15 years as an English teacher and 25 years as a school and district administrator, retiring in 2005 as a district superintendent. Also, I'd like to introduce Dr. Stephen Hall. He was elected to the Oxnard Union High School District School Board in 2012. He has earned a bachelor's degree in math, master's in statistics, and doctorate in organizational leadership, and has worked in education for over 25 years. Over the span of his career, he served in a variety of roles, including Dean of Math, Science, and Athletics at Oxnard College, President of the Ventura County Federation of College and Teachers, and currently serves as Math Professor and Math Department Chairperson at Oxnard College. So, representing our Oxnard Union High School District Administration, Superintendent Dr. Penelope De Leon. Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Dr. Tom McCourt. And representing Ventura County Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Stan Manson. On behalf of the faculty and staff, along with the pride of being a Monarch, I thank and congratulate the class of 2019 for their diligence, hard work, and outstanding achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the class of 2019. Seated in the first row today are our top academic scholars who earned the highest grade point average during their academic career at Rancho Campana High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Rancho Campana's valedictorians and top 10 scholars have all worked hard over the past 4 years to earn straight A's in every single class. That is not easy. This year we have a total of 6 valedictorians. And to the top 10 valedictorians, would you please stand? Thank you. Sitting on stage today are also students that earned the California State Seal of Biliteracy. If you earn the seal, please stand. Congratulations on a great accomplishment. You can be seated. Students at Rancho have an opportunity to earn an Academy Cord by successfully completing a rigorous course of study and completing all of their requirements. All students wearing purple cords have earned that certification by the academy they belong to. Today's ceremony would not be complete without student voices. The students selected to speak today were chosen by committee and represent the immense talent of this class. The class of 2019 is truly talented and will be missed. The students were also given an opportunity to select a teacher to speak as well. To start us off, I'm pleased to introduce Samantha Gordon, our first student speaker.
Good afternoon, friends, family, peers, faculty, and staff. My name is Samantha Gordon, and for the last 4 years, I've dedicated my studies to many areas within the Arts Academy. A little over 4 years ago, I was presented with the opportunity to go to the new high school, where there would be new technology, specialized classes, and an all-around unique high school experience. My time at Rancho has been all that and so much more. Being part of the first full 4-year graduating class of a brand new school is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it's been nothing short of a wild ride. Normally, as a freshman, you have upperclassmen to look up to and see how things work. As a freshman at Rancho, our upperclassmen were sophomores who were just about as clueless as we were. And it was all really scary and overwhelming at first, but as time progressed, we all realized what a special thing we were creating together. We got to write the instructions for Rancho Campana. We got to lead the way in deciding who we were as students and as a school, and what that would come to mean in our community. A key aspect about our culture at Rancho is that it's a place that welcomes students to be creative and ambitious. Every day I walk down the halls and I see students constantly dedicating their time to what they love most. Engineering Academy students spend hours in RC Makes creating things from scratch, like set pieces, 3D printed designs, functional items for the school's use, and best of all, multicolored fidget spinners. The Medical Science Academy students dedicate heaps of time to studying their specified fields, learning how to save lives with CPR education, and working to educate the community about public health issues. They are tomorrow's doctors, therapists, and scientists. Arts Academy students can be absolutely anywhere in the world and continue drawing in their sketchbooks, playing the ukulele, choreographing dances, or simply singing loudly and obnoxiously for everyone to hear. I'm definitely guilty of that one. We are constantly creating. We are constantly devoting our time to what our hearts desire the most. And with a staff full of some of the most hardworking and endlessly supportive teachers encouraging us, why would we want to be doing anything else? Our academies allow us to focus on these passions we have, and it's amazing to get those opportunities. Despite our different interests, Rancho students are all around determined and innovative. It's so incredibly inspiring to be around students with so much drive to create and achieve. Being a Monarch from the beginning means so much more than just going to the new school. It means participating in a new, better way of education. Since we are a project-based learning school, I've gotten to do projects that push boundaries and expand my horizons in classes where students would typically just be sitting there waiting for class to end. This way of education gives students so many opportunities to realize the greatness they're capable of, and it's definitely done that for me. Coming to Rancho 4 years ago, I thought I was just one person who wasn't really enough of a person to do something extraordinary in the world. Now, my idea of myself has completely transformed thanks to everything I've learned at this school. I've been taught to experiment without letting the fear of failure hold me back, to reach beyond the stars, to do what I love, and to empower others to do the same. These important lessons have given me the courage to chase my passion for storytelling at Emerson College, where I will be pursuing a BFA in theater starting in the fall. I would never be where I am today or where I will be in the future without the unwavering love and support from some of my amazing teachers, such as Ms. Davis, Ms. Dahl, Ms. Fennell, and Ms. Halstead. Thank you for being powerful, hardworking women for me and all the other young women at this school to look up to. I feel so lucky to have been educated by teachers who are not only endlessly passionate about their fields of study, but endlessly dedicated to encouraging students to be as well. We are all students who value fighting for what we believe in. We are students who understand that as individuals we may only be few, but together there's strength in numbers and we can achieve anything. At Rancho, there is no such thing as a dream too big. There's no such thing as giving up, and there's no such thing as not being enough. If you have ambition, heart, and drive, your fellow students and teachers will stand beside you and offer you all the support you need. Now is the time that our hard work has finally paid off, and we get to take our experiences and stories with us on all our different paths. We get to take everything we've learned as we scatter across different parts of the country and use those tools to help the world around us. I am so grateful I get to take my Royal Rancho pride with me through the rest of my life to see where it will take me, and I'm so excited to see where it will take the rest of my class. No matter where we go or what we are doing, I hope we cherish the memories and lessons from our kingdom here and use them to better the world around us, because after all, we choose our legacy. It is my pleasure to introduce the next student speaker, Ms. Clarissa Grajeda. teachers, staff, family members, and my fellow graduates of 2019. I am so honored to stand before you today to share with you some of my most fondest memories as a student here at Rancho Campana. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Clarissa Grajeda. I'm president of the Hispanic Heritage Club and the first student athlete to sign the National Letter of Intent here at school to play Division I soccer. But most importantly, I stand before you today as a proud member of the first graduating class to have spent the entirety of their high school experience right here at Rancho Campana. Today, Monarchs, we make history. I know I speak for many of my peers when I say that even before stepping on campus, we all had our doubts about how it would be to attend high school here. It was a brand new school, no sports, no clubs, no familiarity. I remember walking through the front gates for the first time as a freshman with my dad, wide-eyed and unsure of what was to come of this new experience. Not even Mr. Adams' smiling face at the pancake breakfast was able to put my mind at ease. But somehow, through all the trials and tribulations, we survived. And we will forever be bound together by all of our unique experiences. From the very first school-wide PBL, to the rolling chairs in the media centers, to all of our school spirit rallies, our experiences here at Rancho have taught us to laugh in the face of uncertainty, and have encouraged us to embrace the unfamiliar. We are very lucky to have been taught such important life skills, but even luckier to have learned them together. Now, looking in from the outside, it wouldn't seem like I'd be the typical student who would thrive in an environment like Rancho. For one, I'm an athlete. I've been playing soccer since I was 4 years old, and many of my biggest accomplishments have been accredited to my success in the sport. Growing up, I fantasized about what it would be like to represent my high school on the girls' soccer team, providing my school with a sense of pride and playing alongside my classmates. Choosing to attend a high school with no sports, let alone soccer, was one of the most important decisions that would eventually define my high school experience, and, in turn, my future. Although playing soccer became such a huge part of my identity, here at Rancho, I'm more than an athlete. I'm defined by more than just the sum of my athletic achievements, by more than just what I'm able to do on the soccer field. Throughout these past 4 years, I've pushed myself to not only be the best athlete on the field, but alongside my classmates, the best student in the classroom. I know I speak for many of my fellow graduates when I say that the rigorous academic expectations ingrained in the fabric of Rancho's culture have truly prepared me for the next step in my educational journey. Choosing to pursue a career as a student athlete has shaped me into the person I've become today, and will continue to influence my personal identity until the day I step off that field for good. And although I may have earned my scholarship on the field, it was within the classroom walls at Rancho that it was secured. It's thanks to the guidance and support of all of my wonderful teachers that I am now ready to complete not only my experience on the soccer field, but also compete in the classroom. And for that, I am forever grateful. When I look out amongst my fellow graduates, I see the future. Future doctors, engineers, artists, entrepreneurs, social activists, and world leaders, an endless stream of untapped potential just waiting for us to reach out and grasp it. The feats we've accomplished as a class are truly remarkable, and we are finally ready to start writing the next chapter in our lives. But it doesn't take a handshake from the principal or a shiny new diploma to tell you that you're ready to face the real world. We've been preparing ourselves for this moment since the day we first stepped through that gate. From every long night spent studying with flashcards at the kitchen table to every even longer night spent laughing with our friends until we cried. Your successes are defined by more than just the letter grades in your report card, by more than just your achievements. It's found within the experiences you cherish and the way that you touch the lives of those around you. I urge you, class of 2019, to go on and experience life to the fullest. Whether those experiences happen at a university, community college, or straight into the workforce, go on and be great. And if those experiences are anything like those we've had together here at Rancho Campana High School, I know we'll have the time of our lives. It's up to you, Monarchs. How will you define your future? It is my pleasure to introduce the next performance, a mashup of Roar and Brave, sung by Brooke Smith and Madeline Witt.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the Take it back a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. A couple bars back, a measure or two.
Maybe like 16 counts.
Or maybe just stop. Maybe stop and then just went forwards.
I think that was a good one.
This is good too. This is good too. I like this better.
You know, maybe next year.
Yeah, next year.
All right, thank you. We're done.
They turned it up louder. Still not the right part. It's not the right part of the song. If we wanted to go back a little bit, we could have tried to finish the song. It's just getting good. Go back a little bit.
I think it'd be a good time to announce our next speaker. Miss Davis, where are you at?
I was just waiting for the right moment. Maybe I was going to sing too. You never know. I'm thrilled and honored to be standing before the class of 2019. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity. This is a bittersweet moment for me, since I've watched all of you grow from tiny baby freshmen to the men and women sitting behind me today. I decided to look to one of my favorite fictional characters for some help this year, Harry Potter. Don't worry, I will explain all of the magical references for you muggles or non-magic folk. To start, Albus Dumbledore, the greatest headmaster in the history of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, once said, "Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light." Some say high school is a pretty dark time, but I really, truly hope that we here at Rancho turn that light on. And that light will stay on long after you leave. I hope that this place made you happy. There are many people that made that possible. Teachers, friends, and yes, even the people in the office. I can only hope that you will continue to be happy after you leave and confident that we will continue the work that you started. To be honest, I've spent the last 4 years comparing Rancho to Hogwarts. Think about it. There are 3 academies, similar to 3 houses at Hogwarts. There's crazy and creative teachers and zany sports like Quidditch, or what we would call CrossFit. This school has a headmaster in the form of a principal that provides leadership and wisdom. We have 3 academy leads, Dr. Barry, Huizinga, and Wolf, who are kind of like the paintings that hang on the wall at Hogwarts. They are always there, and they see everything. You could also say those 3 are similar to the heads of the houses because they know everything. We have classes that have students from each academy in them where you are sometimes forced to work together to solve a problem. We have teachers here that love what they do as much as Professor McGonagall loves cats. The students of Rancho are magical creatures, and every teacher here cares for you and nurtures you like Hagrid, the gamekeeper. Mr. Creech, in particular, is a great caretaker of each and every one of you. Gathman and her chemistry experiments are kind of like potions. You don't want to do it, but you know you have to. And while she might be as strict as Professor Snape, she certainly washes her hair more frequently. And I think we can all agree that she is not as feared as Snape. Doll, she's kind of like Professor Flitwick. I say it's because of her charm. You might think otherwise. We even have teachers that sit in the faculty lounge all together like the head table, watching you every day. Each teacher that has left us is similar to the Defense Against the Dark Arts position, a revolving assignment that changes from year to year. You might even say that the district office is kind of like the Ministry of Magic, and we always have to ask for assistance and communicate with them. We just don't use magical fireplaces or broomsticks. We do use technology here, though, that might not be a quill and parchment, but it sure does make life magical. Dumbledore also said at one point, "It is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities." Each one of you made a choice 4 years ago to come to a place that didn't exist and leave your mark on the culture and identity of Rancho. We may not have always agreed, always, never, but your choices have left a mark, and those choices will remain long after you leave. Your choices will take you on new adventures, and I hope that each of you has a chance to prove your abilities as well. One of the biggest choices you made in coming here was in choosing a new friend group. My hope is that you found your Ron, your Harry, and your Hermione, the best of friends who will always support you. Each of us has our own struggles with good and evil, like Harry and he who must not be named. Your battle continues long after you leave this place. Remember what is important to you and continue to fight for justice and protect freedom. Some of you probably even wished you had a Marauders map. That's a secret magical map for those of you who don't know. It shows where everything is all the time. When you first came here, since we didn't have room numbers or building numbers or any identification whatsoever. And just like that, mischief managed. You have reached the end of your high school career. You will soon leave this place and start your next great journey. The people of Hogwarts have one last word of wisdom that I'd like to leave with you. In the words of Professor Snape, always. Always remember this place, and always remember that you are a monarch. Always do what is right. And it's not the valedictorian next. We're going to have a repeat performance of the matchup of Brave and Roar by Madeline and Brooke. Take it away, ladies.
Hey. Failure is part of the journey, as Sam said. So you're going to hear it again. Sorry.
I did the whole thing again, so.
See if I remember. I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I sat quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, 'cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. But I wonder what would happen if you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. I just wanna see you, just wanna Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy. Falling for the fearing, done some disappearing, bow down to the mighty. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. They wanna be there. I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar loud, louder than the lion. 'Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. I just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. Just wanna see you. I wanna see you brave.
It keeps going.
Roar, 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 roar. How big your brave is. Say what you wanna say, and let the words fall out. Honestly, you're not hear me roar. What you wanna say, louder than the words, 'cause I am a champion. You're not hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna hear me roar. It's now our pleasure to announce Sarai Ortega.
I'm glad I got that break, because Miss Davis kind of made me cry back there, so now I'm ready. Okay. Dear class of 2019, for the past 4 years, I've had the privilege of getting to know all of you very well. I mean, let's be honest here. Having a senior class of only about 164 students really forced us to find out a lot about each other, whether we wanted to or not. However, I can't help but feel like I've kept a lot of myself hidden from all of you in an attempt to appear as put together as possible. The truth is, I often didn't know how I would make it to this final day of celebration. I faced a lot of overbearing and often soul-crushing obstacles that made this journey to higher education that much more difficult. Which makes this moment here, standing in front of you all, that much more memorable to me. All those times I felt hopeless and insufficient have led me to this stage, and I cannot even begin to express how thankful I am. My friends will tell you that I am far from sentimental, or at least I try really hard to conceal my feelings. Sure, I might act a little hysterical here and there over the latest Jonas Brothers song, or overreact about some very minuscule problem in my life, but overall, I try to keep the emotional outbursts to a minimum. However, today cannot be one of those days. I think back to the first day of school in 2015. Back then, we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. We didn't have any upperclassmen to seek advice from, but maybe that served in our favor because we were forced to create a strong bond among our first 2 graduating classes. Also, we were free to run around as annoying freshmen without the consequence of being terrorized by some really scary seniors. Every one of us has something in common. We all took a risk in coming here. Whether it was your mother that forced you to come here, or your own interest in the specialized academies provided, ultimately, you took that first step onto a campus that was not even finished being built yet. It was our class that took the initiative to make something as scary as high school and galvanize it with an added layer of unexpectancy. This school was built on ambition. I truly believe that none of us would be who we are today if we had gone anywhere else. But as much as this school has shaped us, we cannot deny the fact that we had a major hand in the way this school has developed. Whether it was a club that you started, a project you worked on, or a performance you had on this very stage, your impact will last for years to come. I personally got to witness some of the amazing things my friends did, like write the alma mater, build an entire academic decathlon team, spend hours on campus for RC Makes, and plan iconic community events like Art Pop. It was impossible not to feel constantly motivated to immerse myself into the welcoming and loving culture on campus. Although some of us may feel strange about leaving something we so carefully crafted and grew, the current students that got to witness our immense passions will only feel more obligated to keep up the good work. As we all head off to different worlds, whether it be college, a different state, or simply the terrifying streets of adulthood, we can be sure that we learned in the last 4 years how to build a home anywhere. And although we can't keep Rancho to ourselves for much longer, we will always be able to come back and remember the times we shared, like spending hours in the Performing Arts Center before a show, or having the Monarch Mornings theme song stuck in our heads all day. Before I say goodbye to this school, I feel obligated to thank everyone that helped keep me sane. To all my friends, thank you for enduring my constant singing and dancing, and for giving me a chance to learn how to be the best person I can possibly be. You all showed me unconditional love and support throughout everything, and I'm terrified of what my life will look like without all of you by my side. To every single one of my teachers, thank you for putting in the effort to make me the kid I am today. Sure, college might completely shatter my self-confidence, but at least you guys reminded me every once in a while that I cannot and will not ever be academically perfect. No, but seriously, Rancho staff has truly been a blessing to us all. From taking us on college road trips to staying after school to help us before a test. Your support has meant the world to me. Finally, to my mom. I hope you know that every single step I took to get here was all for you. Thank you for always trusting me and dealing with me when I'm overwhelmed and stressed. Tú me enseñaste la importancia de la determinación y voy a seguir trabajando para poder regresarte todo lo que me has dado. Okay, that was... Okay. And with that, congratulations. And with that, congratulations, class of 2019. To quote Disney Channel's Camp Rock, hasta la vista. Mr. Martin, I think the class of 2019 is ready to receive our diplomas now.
Get me there a little bit too. It is the policy of the Oxnard Union High School District that a principal is certified if students have met prerequisites for graduation. As principal of Rancho Campana High School, I certify to school board members, Dr. Gary Davis and Dr. Steve Hall, and to other members of the school board of Oxnard Union High School District, and to Superintendent Dr. Penelope De Leon, and the administrative staff of the OUHSD, that the seniors before you from Rancho Campana High School, class of 2019, have met the requirements as prescribed by the OUHSD in the state of California to receive their high school diploma.
On behalf of the governing board of the Oxnard Union High School District and Superintendent De Leon, it is with great pride that I accept your certification that these fine students behind me have satisfied the graduation requirements of the district and of the state of California. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Chloe Catherine Alvis. Andrea Marie Batoon. Seraí Perez Ortega. Carl Stephen Anderson. Madeline Jean Hood. Tori V. Ochetta Nardoni. Caitlin Faith Alforque. Jordan Ashley Lochnow. Hannah Michelle Ebroom. Daniel Jelani. Nicholas Marwan Saman. Caden Donovan Ziegler. Joseph Sebastian Abarca. Joseph Gabriel Alba. Landon Aldis. Robert Michael Ames. Karina Arteaga. Josette Offrichtig. Kaylee Nicole Bates. Christine Benson. Priya Bhakta. Liam James Bragg. Bailey Morgan Brummer. Jacob Nicholas Gross. Maria Alejandra Cabrera. Mercedes Russell Caucho. Taylor Sarah Camacho. Grant Laverle Campbell. Alex Jacob Cano. Cassidy Janelle Carr. Jeremy David Carroll. Haley Jordan Serio. Jackson Quinn Pedrosa Cipriano. Gianna Louise Conforti. Sandra Crystal Cook. Jackson Perry Cowsill. Abigail Nicole Creech. Sophia Isabel Cuellar. Jarrell Miranda Cushman. Wyatt Zachary Damon. Blake Patrick Davis. Zachary Darrell Dillon. Aaron Matthew Dobson. Isabella Rose Ernst. Ricardo Estrada. Antonio Victor Flores. Evan Reiner Freer. Keenan Arthur Freer. Jace Dale Gentry. Wyatt Allen Germain. Kaylee Goville. Gabriela Ann Brissett. Ryan Michael Gross. Jacqueline Guzman. Wesley John Hall. Carissa Christine Herbert. Addison Jesse Rauschenberger Hernandez. Madison Micaela Peterson Hernandez. Olivia Hayes Herrera. Amy Denise Hershey. Vincent Huang. Johanna Celeste Holland. Alexis Daniela Hooper. Renee Antoinette Hooper. Savannah Alexandra Hussey. Angela Esther Inez. Nicholas Edward Jennings. Samuel Hunter Christofferson. Dylan Thomas Husky. Colin Thomas Lance. Ellis Astrid Larch. Adam Larson. Long Lee. Alan Lee. Azami Ruby Lee. Jack Stephen Lewis. Taryn Michelle Liu. Alexander Koki Long. Peter Sergey Latotsky. Tatum Rose Majori. Ivan Frank Moncia. Ariana Carice Amaga Mangubat. Hannah Elizabeth Marks. Nicholas Armand Marcellian.
Aiko Rose Trejon. Topanga Mariah Sloan. Thomas Allen Tayo. Benita Aporva Bimasetti. Sunny Garcia Barron. Jacqueline Camarillo. Jenna Hyun Wen. Cameron Xavier Bernal. Samantha Heather Gordon. Clarissa Isabel Grajeda. Brooke Lucia Smith. Madeline Rose Witt. Carlin Olivia Hartman. Aaron Martinez. Crystal Martinez. Edgar Martinez. Glenn McClellan. Fermín Melendez. Aurora Yvette Mendez. Jesus Mendez. Zachary Menes. Tucker Malloy Menon. Amanda Myers. Emily Myers. Atharva Kamalesh Nanodkar. Jake Matthew Needham. Naomi Christine Norman. Gabrielle Ashley O'Rock. Michaela Leandra Orozco. Samuel McPherson Ott. Sebastian Tyler Palomari. Jensen Dominic Palomino. Cavelli Carmen Pandelides. Mitchell Park. Ricardo Cosmont III. Amelia Ann Patterson. Abigail Philippi. Lauren Nicole Pimentel. Abigail Pritchett. Elijah Douglas Prusa. Riza Quinones. Darren Eugene Ramos. Hugo Victor Ramos. Kimberly Alexis Ramos. Raul Giovanni Rebolledo. Zane Thomas Reese. Julianne Florence Reese. Sarah Riggle. Juliana Marie Robles. Kaylin Elizabeth Roderick. Tanner Matthew Rumpal. Jacob Jin Root. Noah James Roth. Lucas Rousseau. Julia Marie Ruiz. Cameron James Rust. Hannah Marie Ryland. Sophia Rose Scipione. Sepulveda. Andrew James Smith. Keaton Joseph Smith. Nash Burke Stevenson. Natalie Page Stevenson. Cody Robert Sylvester. Jake Carter Sylvester. Gianna Isabella Tartasel. Sophia Marie Taylor. Carlos Francisco Torres. Sydney V. Tren. Emma Grace Trotno. Alex Trotno. Carolina Underaga. Daniela Valenzuela. Jadalyn Devin Villasenor. Stella Jacqueline Von Diedenroth. Giselle Karen Woods. Anaisa Isabel Zarate. Hunter James Brunette. Christian Scott.
Graduating class of 2019. Here you are, you made it. Give yourselves a round of applause. This is one of many milestones you'll be able to celebrate throughout your lives. We've heard it a lot today. You guys really are a special class. Beginning 4 years ago, in a school that had no previous history, you walked onto a campus that was not yet complete and helped build Rancho to what it is today. You are now a part of Rancho's history. You are now the inspiration for every graduating class that comes after you. The first class to complete 4 years at Rancho Campana High School. Inspiration is the fuel that will power you through this existence. I've had the joy of seeing what this class can do when they're inspired, to starting brand new programs from scratch, to student-run productions. You guys all challenged yourselves in ways and grew in ways that I never thought were imaginable. As a principal, I had to let go of control and trust that you would come through. You guys never disappointed me. The level of creativity and effort I've witnessed is unparalleled. Remember your 4 years here and what encouraged you to persevere, even when it felt like it was impossible. I'm tasking all of you to take the lessons learned from building this school and apply it to the world. You had to be innovators, you had to be risk takers, industrious, and more importantly, empathetic individuals that looked after one another. Now will be your turn to look after this world and care for it as you have for your fellow monarchs. You will become the inspiration for future generations. As you forge your way in the world, the best advice I can give you is to stay true to yourself. Lao Tzu wrote, at the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are, and you know what you want. Don't make a decision that goes against what you know to be right. Remember what inspires you. This will lead you to do what you love not what others tell you to love. Your true happiness will be brought by your own state of mind, not by any one event. Rancho Campana is one of the most open and caring schools I have seen. It started with all of you, and for that I thank you. This is a special class, and you will always have a place in my heart. You are the first four-year graduating class, and the first class I will have the honor of sending into this world. I could not be more proud of all of you, and I have no doubt you will continue to make me proud. Graduates, would you please now stand to honor your parents? It's now time for Aiko to make you official alumni of Rancho Campana High School.
The moving of the tassel symbolizes the end of our high school years and the beginning of our future as high school graduates. At the moment we move the tassel from right to left, we will officially be graduates of Rancho Campana High School. On the count of 3, will Rancho Campana class of 2019 move their tassels from right to left? If I can find mine. Oh, I got it. 1, 2, 3. Graduates, please remain standing for the singing of our alma mater by the author Carlin Hartman and accompanied by Sari Ortega.
We stand tall and brave with our goals in sight. With the heart of a lion, we were born to fight, fight, fight. Fight for creativity, fight for what we love. Fight for equality and what we dream of. Rancho Campana monarchs are we. Pride is our virtue, let's make history. We may be small, but we have a great big roar. We'll fight for what's right until the days are no more. Rancho Campana monarchs are we. Pride is our virtue, let's make history. Pride is our virtue. Let's make history.
Graduates, please be seated. We have one last performance by Miss Carlin Hartman. She will be singing an original song entitled Legacy.
It'll take years to find out who I am, where I go and where I'll
figuring out where I fit in this world. It all started out a dream inside of me. It all started out a dream inside of me. Year to year we've had our ups and downs, standing tall and worrying about our town. But through it all we've had the heart to rise, here and now, side by side. Here and now, side by side. And oh, a journey built upon our dreams, our legacy, a reality. It's only the beginning, a place where we started, a place where we started. And when we leave, when we leave, when we leave, and when we leave, when we leave, oh, we will leave our legacy. We will leave our legacy. And in the end, when it's time to say goodbye, tears of friends held tight through our time. 4 years surrounded by memories. It was all a piece of our life to lead. It was all a piece of our life to lead. A journey built upon our dreams, our legacy, a reality. It's only the beginning, a place where we started, a place where we started. And when we leave, when we leave, when we leave, and when we leave, when we leave, we will leave a legacy. Oh, we will leave a legacy. A journey built upon our dreams, our legacy, a reality. It's only the beginning, a place where we started, a place where we started. And when we leave, when we leave, when we leave, and when we leave, when we leave, oh, we will leave our legacy. We will leave our legacy. And we will leave our legacy. And we will leave our legacy. You will see.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so proud to present the graduates of Rancho Campana High School as they recess. Please remain in your seats. Once all the graduates have exited the building, you may join them in the quad. Please join me in a round of applause. Graduates, you may now begin the recessional.
Good time.
turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I just raised down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never The wild dogs cry out in the night, and still restless longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right, sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become.